surround myself with good, hardworking people, and I'm happy at what I am today. And I believe that came from my past, from my parents, my mother, my father, family members, the street, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Everything made me what I am today.
Well, this is a two-part question. Did prison change you? And whether your answer is yes or no, what was the transition like coming out as Sammy the Bull Gravano with your reputation and being a regular civilian?
Well, I mean, I don't think it changed me. I hated prison. I don't like it because you lose your freedom. Well, I did a lot of time. I did over 22 years of my life in prison. I lost family members who passed away while I was gone, friends, and I hate losing my freedom. I hate to be told when to get up in the morning, when to go to bed, when to take a shit, when to eat, and that's prison. Mm-hmm. You have to deal with those things. And I got along in prison with everybody. I didn't try to be a tough guy or play any cards or do something I'm Sammy the Bull, don't fuck with me. I didn't do none of that. I got along with black guys real good, Hispanic, Mexican guys, white guys. I got along with just about everybody. Mm-hmm. And it made my life. I had a few beefs and fights in prison, but like everybody else. But prison, the only impact it had on me is that I hate it. And I don't want to go back to prison. I don't want to do time. I had enough. I paid my debt to society. It's over 22 years of my life. And, it's a lot to get. Anybody who was in prison or went to prison, they'll know they hate it. I mean, nobody liked it. You got to, you could watch television when they want you to watch television, whether it's football or basketball or something else. I want to do what I want to do. I live my life how I want to live my life. And when I got out, I was a little, jail-oriented, mm-hmm. that, you live a different life in prison. And outside, it's different. And I got used to that real quick. It was a lot easier. And I didn't have the transition wasn't hard for me at all. I got out, I was dead broke. I had $430 in my pocket. My daughter made me live with her. My family bought me some clothes and, just bullshit, T-shirts, sneakers, jeans, stuff like that. I went for food stamps. I went for Social Security because for my retirement. And I went to the VA because I was a soldier. I went to the VA for my medical. So I made my way back in little at a time, gently, and I realized that, a lot of times, when you go in between people in jail, you say, excuse me, otherwise you could wind up in a beef. Now, on the street, it's a little different. People could pass you by, and you don't say that, and you're not in an argument right away. Mm. So, I'm courteous towards people. I go to the gym. I look behind me. When a guy is close or a woman, I wait a second, leave the door open to help them, and they get that smile. Thank you too. I have no problem with it.
Well, needless to say, you're doing a lot better in life now, man. So kudos to you because that's definitely not an easy transition. At given points in your life, you were both feared and respected. Now that you're nearing 80 years old, which one do you feel is most important, fear or respect?
Well, fear gets respect. I think fear is an important thing in this aspect. People know my background, my reputation, and they fear that. Mm-hmm. But if I show my kindness and my love towards people, my respect towards people, respect comes that way, and it's there. But they don't forget the fear. They don't forget, this guy's not a clown. I can't, do too much. I don't want to push him too much. Because they fear. So fear in your life, there's three things that's hard to make people do. They fear you, love you, and respect you all at the same time. Mm. But it can be done. The fear stays, they know who you are, what you're capable of. To make them love you and respect you, you have to earn that. Great point. And once you have that combination, it's the best thing in the world.
Great point. Great point. My last question, I'll get you out with this, Mr. Gravano. I've watched several of your interviews. I know you felt betrayed by John Gotti, but there's no, you don't cringe when you hear his name. Obviously, you guys had an amazing run, a lot of history together. When it's all said and done, was there so much respect there that you can't hate the guy? Did you guys do so much together you can't hate him, and is just the betrayal part? How do you gauge when you're asked about John Gotti?
Well, just exactly what you said. I literally loved the guy. Mm-hmm. I rigged trials. I threatened people. I bribed people when he was on trial. When he balked, I bit. People around in other families knew if you were to fuck with John, this fucking Sammy will come at you. So I loved the guy. The betrayal broke my heart. I don't think anything. I've been busted all my life. I've been asked to cooperate all my life. I never did it. Being betrayed by him broke my heart. If you have a mother or a wife or something that you love with all of your might and would do anything for, and she betrays you in a very bad way, some people will react to it in violence, but it broke me. It literally, broke me, and I switched and I went to the government. I left. Fuck him. Fuck the life. I could not even believe that I was betrayed like that. But I have, a little bit of hate for what he did, mm-hmm. but I still can't get rid of that love that I had for him and the respect that I had for him. So it's a combination of that. When I hear people knock him in a way, I defend him. I knock him myself in a way, but and I tell people, that's between me and him. I don't want nobody disrespecting him, and I'm going to jump on for. I don't do that. Definitely. I have too much respect for him, too much love for him, and when I portray him in my movie, I've already told the people we got to get a great actor.
Absolutely.
They said, you want to get a great actor for him? Yes. I'm going to tell this actor exactly how he was. They'll see his whole history, but he's got to play him to the T, mm-hmm. and he's got to look like him and be like him. I'm not going to knock his because he's gone is what he was. Absolutely. In my movie.
Absolutely. Well, Mr. Gravano, it's a pleasure and honor speaking to you, my man. I look forward to the movie and everything else you have in store for us in the near future. I hope this is the first of many interviews, brother. It's great talking to you.
It's great here, too, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you so much.